Hey guys, Rika here, and today I'm doing previews of the Homestead recipe book Wintersday Volume 1. If you've already purchased the recipe books or you know where to get them, go ahead and skip to the next timestamp. For those of you who don't know where to find the recipe books, you're going to be talking to Deft Lahar. During Wintersday, from the Crown Pavilion waypoint, you'll go down the stairs and make a right, and he's going to be with the vendors over there. The recipe books cost 50 snowflakes a piece, so make sure you have that in your bank. You don't have to have them in your inventory. Now I'm going to be making the decorations. If you've already made the decorations or you don't need to see what the materials are for each one, go ahead and skip to the next timestamp. Now to place the decorations and to, of course, test and see how ridiculously large they can get. First up is the Festive Streetlamp. This one is pretty cool because it doesn't just have the light at the top that glows in the dark, it also has the string of lights around the actual pole part that also glow. Next, we have the Reindeer Ice Sculpture. This one is kind of weird when you're trying to place the decoration because it's just a block of ice, so you have to like place it and interact with it to see how it's gonna look. I do think that could be a little challenging for placing it in tricky spots. Also, even after you reveal the sculpture in the block of ice, you're not going to be able to move inside of where the square of ice was. So I don't know if you're going to be able to actually decorate around the reindeer. Now for the snowmaker. This is one I've been curious about because you see them around Divinity's Reach if you look around where the snow is falling, but I didn't know how it was going to work in the homestead. So the way it works is that you're going to have an equal distance between the snowmaker and the pile of snow, no matter which size you set it at, and you'll have the snow falling in between. The weird thing is that if you get too close to the snowmaker, all of it disappears. The other thing I was wondering about it is actually something that I'm going to save for the surprise at the end here, so don't skip ahead yet. Okay, for those who stuck around, here is the surprise. I was wondering, what would happen if you turned it upside down? Can you make it snow upside down? Why would anyone want to do that? Well, for me, it's just because I can. And I'm very amused by turning things upside down and making them ridiculously large. So, what do you think? Is this gonna work? Or is it just gonna, like, disappear on me again? Well, let's find out. This might be silly to most people, but I am so happy that this snow falls upside down. I'm gonna put it all over my homestead. Last but not least, the Wintersday Tree. This one, of course, is probably the most important of the decorations. I really like the way this is decorated. It's very tasteful and not over the top. If I could change anything, it would be the presents. Either being able to interact with them, you know, like the top coming off or something, or being able to actually jump onto them so that you could sit on top of the presents and or put other decorations on them. Hopefully we'll be getting different Wintersday trees as decorations for each of the Wintersdays in the future, and they will have different decorations and possibly even have something that you can interact with. As always, thank you for watching and stay tuned for Volume 2.